The earth, with its land, sky, water, and air, was once a stunningly beautiful planet. Yet as humans failed to care for their environment, the earth began to degrade.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to start with a question. Have you ever turned a person and talk about the environment around us? The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the soil where our food grows. These are all inseparable part of our life. Yet, unfortunately, we often forget how crucial it is to protect them. Today, I want to talk about the importance of environmental conservation in our society right now. Why is this no longer an option but a necessity? Let's look at the reality. Our Earth is facing many challenges. We are seeing climate change that makes the weather unpredictable, natural disasters happening more frequently, and the earth temperature getting hotter. Pollution is everywhere, in the air that makes us cold, in the water threatening marine life, even in the soil where we grow all our food. Forests are shrinking, biodiversity is sharping, declining, and many animals are endangered. Our own country, Indonesia, is the 5th contributor of plastic waste in the world. Based on the Ministry of Marine Affairs of Fisheries or Kementerian Kelautan dan Perikanan data for 2024. So, why should we care? There are several key reasons. 1. For our health and quality our life. A healthy environment means we can breathe clean air, drink clean water, and have safe food. This is for a foundation of a healthy and good quality life. 2. For the future of our children and grandchildren. Natural resources like forests, water, and soil are not limited. If we keep using them without protecting them, what will be left for future generations? Conservation ensures they can also enjoy a livable planet. 3. Maintaining nature balance. Nature has in our own way of maintaining balance. Animals, plants, rivers, they all play a role. When one part is damaged, the entire system can be disrupted, eventually impact us again. Also, it helps prevent worse disaster later on. You might be thinking, what can I do by myself? Underestimate it. Every small action matters. I will show you a video on how we can protect our environment.
When people use something, we have two choices. The first, throw them in the trash, and the second, recycle them. Which is the solution you choose? If you choose the first solution, it means that the aluminum will go into the landfill. That landfills are toxic and may be dangerous to the environment, because they are very hard to decompose. It's worth noting that recycling these objects means that their materials will be used again, reducing the need for cutting down trees or mining for materials to make cans. In addition, programs exist that pay people to recycle many of the things that they use, including aluminum cans, glass bottles, cell phones, and some types of scrap metal. We can choose our solution to protect environment and our life. Even small actions also contribute the big goal of human. Let's study some of ways to protect the environment and practice when you can. It's just simple habit to implement in your everyday life which will make a difference. Use compact fluorescent light bulbs. It may be more expensive, but it can be used longer. The more money you can save, the more money paid on the electric bill is reduced. Rainwater, we can use it for many different purposes. Walker cycle, the car or motorbike, is the biggest cause of pollution. We should decrease the amount of usage as much as possible. Donate, you have tons of clothes or things you want to get rid of. If they are still usable, give them to someone who needs them. Not only will you protect the environment, but you will also contribute to a good purpose. If you want to throw away somewhere, you will destroy that land. Turn off your devices. Paper or plastic? Better yet, take a canvas bag to the grocery and reuse it each time you shop. Plant a tree. Trees absorb carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas. We all want to protect our planet, but we're mostly too busy or too lazy to put up big change that would improve our lifestyle and save the environment. Let's change. We always have the chance to do it.
From the video, we can identify several actionable steps. First, we can start with ourselves. Reduce single-use plastic, save electricity and water at home, separate our trash, and try to use public transport or bicycle when possible. Second, educate ourselves and others. Find out more about environmental issues and share that information with family and friends. The more people who are aware, the greater the impact. Support eco-friendly products can also be our effort to start protecting the environment. Environmental conservation isn't just the responsibility of government of learning organizations. It's our collective responsibility as a society. The future of our earth and our own future heavily depend on how we act today. Let's act together, starting with a small step to protect our environment for us, for our children and grandchildren, and for the better earth.